Hey guys, what's happening? I thought I'd bring you an entirely breakdown of all the golden chests. So let's start with Earth.
So for the first chest, what you want to do is you want to be on the map Restoration. It's level 2 of the story, and what you want to do is play through this first part of the story, and it'll bring you to this building here. And once you go through this building and turn left through this door, you will see the chest on that table. It will be there, isn't there on my screen because I'm an idiot and I picked it up before I recorded it, which is a shame, but it will be there. I'm not joking. So for the second one is on the third part of the story, level 3 story, and it's the Dark Within. You basically want to play right through the end of this mission and kill this wizard kind of thing. And once you do that, you want to jump onto this kind of generator, then again onto this building, and you want to simply go into the far left corner. There will be your second chest to receive your awesome goods. So for the third one, this is on the War Mind, level 4 of the story, and you just want to go down this ravine on your speeder bike kind of thing, and you'll see a crevice or a hole in the wall, and you want to simply just go inside it and move all the way to the left side or at the back of the cave, and it will be there. Isn't there on mine because I picked it up before I recorded once again because I'm a total idiot. But on the same map will be your fourth one. What you want to do is you want to simply just come out of the ravine and turn left. And carry on going until you see this kind of water. It's very easy to see, and you just want to go out to sea basically on the shoreline, and it will be in this kind of ledge or on this little crevice on here. You can walk on that water, it won't kill you, you won't drown or anything like that if you was kind of curious. But there you go, fourth chest done. So the hardest chest of them all is this one. Chest number 5 is on the Devil's Lair. It's the level 8 strike. This is very difficult to get through, and it is
The Moon and the Hive Stronghold.
So the first chest is just behind some rocks between a path going from where you land in patrol mode to the Hellmouth. From where you start, you can just go past all the buildings and go along the path until you get around here. Behind the rocks is the first chest. For the second and third chests, you're going to want to load up the World's Grave story mission. It's just easier to do it like this. The second chest is after you go down a big spiral while walking into the cave. Once you get to the bottom, or very close to it, you're going to see a giant puddle of water. In that water is a smaller cave that loops around, and there's your second chest. The second gold chest that you find will always contain the Jade Rabbit emblem. The third chest is in the final room of the World's Grave story mission. You're just going to jump off this ledge here, turn around, and it will be sitting on some rocks. The fourth chest is inside the Temple of Crota, which is that place that you went to in the Dark Beyond story mission, aka the first mission that you did on the moon. You're going to go as low as you can into the temple, turn right, and then keep going. As soon as you enter the next big room, jump into this thing in the middle, and then go to the next door over on the right and look down to your right. Down on this platform is chest number 4. For my fourth gold chest, I got a rare class item. The final chest is at the very end of the Summoning Pits Strike. After you defeat Fogoth, run to the very back area and you'll see a ledge that you can jump onto. To the right, tucked in the corner, is the fifth and final chest. My reward for collecting the fifth chest was a rare chest armor piece. Please note that you'll get your reward, whatever it is, when you collect your fifth chest. If the Summoning Pits chest isn't your fifth, you will not get your big reward. You just need to collect all 5. Hunting. Thanks, guys. Happy
Mars and the Cabal territory.
First chest is pretty close to where you first land in patrol mode. You're basically just going to go down towards the right, down the slope, and eventually you're going to see this building here after a few seconds. Go inside the building all the way to the back and you will see the first gold chest sitting on some boxes. The second chest is pretty close to the first. You can see off in the distance the building that we were just in grabbing that first gold chest. You're going to want to take the road from the Barrens to the Hollows. It's a big tunnel. Just before you get out of the tunnel, look for this hole in the ceiling. Jump up there, go under the beam, turn right, and there's your second chest. The third chest is in the Dust Palace, which I believe is between the Hollows and the Buried City. I'm guessing you can get this chest while in the Strike, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, when you enter this big room with all the staircases, go over to the biggest main staircase and then go off to the left. You will find a room, and the third chest is behind a desk. The fourth chest is in the Buried City, where you do the mission A Rising Tide. After you go back through the super dark area and through this tunnel, you'll hit the Tharsis Junction. Keep going towards the very back. Once you find this Vex gate, look to the left to find a room. Go around the fence to find your fourth chest. I got this one last, and the reward for the final chest is the Red River Mark 40 heavy machine gun. The last chest for you is in the Iron Line, where you do the Strike Cerberus Vey 3, or the story mission The Garden's Spire. At least I'm pretty sure it's the Garden's Spire. What you're going to do is, as soon as you enter this big room with the ramp, find the giant pipes over on the left side. Jump on top of them, turn around, and then jump onto this walkway. The ceiling might block you, but just keep on jumping and getting up there. It's a little annoying. Once you are up there, walk along the walkway and then jump over to the other side. Keep going and you will find in the corner the last chest. This was the fourth chest that I got, which gave me a strange coin.
Now for Venus and the Vex territories.
All of the chests can be collected outside of strikes and story missions, but it's generally easier to just get said chests when you're near them doing the missions or the strikes. So the first chest is in an underground pathway that eventually leads to the Ishtar Commons. I believe if you're doing a Stranger's Call, the story mission, you'll come across this tunnel. Anyway, just go into the tunnel and about halfway through, just turn around and the gold chest will be sitting next to a pillar. The next two chests are going to be easiest to get if you're just doing the Scourge of Winter story mission. The second gold chest is about halfway through the cave-like area up on a ledge. You can see it from down below. I'm not really sure how to describe it, so you're just better off watching me grab it in the video, but it is before you go outside to the giant Ketch ship. The third chest is on the Ketch ship itself. Instead of going to the left to finish the mission, go to the right and go to the very back of the ship and it will be there. This was actually my fifth chest, so I end up getting a rare helm as my fifth chest reward, but the reward in my third chest was a set of rare gauntlets. The fourth chest is towards the end of the Ishtar Collective story mission. As soon as you enter Campus 9, go all the way back towards the last building. Behind that building, you'll find your fourth chest. The final chest can be gotten while doing the Nexus Strike, or if you want, you can grab it in patrol mode if you know how to get to the Ishtar Commons, and by extension, the N-Gen branch. Once you reach this area, go off to the right and enter the building. In one of the cubicles in the middle of the room, you will find your final chest. I didn't find the chest